everyone, my name is Sansanata Turoba. I will discuss to you Euro A, the legality and technicality and the conduct of custodial investigation of the accused. What is custodial investigation? Custodial investigation, the stage where an investigation is no longer a general inquiry into an unsolved crime but has begun to focus on a particular suspect taken into custody by the police or other law enforcement agents who carry out a process of interrogations that lends itself to elicit incriminating statements. It involves questioning initiated by law enforcement officers after a person has been taken into custody or deprived of freedom of action in any significant way. What is criminal investigation? It is collection of facts in order to accomplish the threefold aim. A. To identify the guilty party. B. To locate the guilty party. And C. To provide evidence to the suspect's guilt. Examples: homicide, robbery, rape, sexual offenses, kidnapping, carnapping, bomb, threat and explosion, illegal recruitment, terrorist activities. What is a special crime investigation? It is the investigation of cases that are unique and often require special training to fully understand their broad significance. It is a process of reconstruction of an event which incorporates logical process of deductive reasoning that leads to conclude based on specific facts. Thus, a criminal investigation is the lawful, objective, logical search for the people and things useful in reconstructing the circumstances surrounding the commission of a crime. Moreover, criminal investigation seeks all facts associated with a crime to determine the truth relating to the what happened and who is responsible. National Bureau of Investigation is a line agency under the Department of Justice and serves as the premier investigative agency of government. The agency director is a presidential appointee and serves under the trust and confidence of the President and Secretary of Justice. History: Commonwealth Act Number 181, the National Bureau of Investigation came into existence on June 19, 1947. The date Republic Act 157 was approved. Its history retroacts to November 13, 1936. The Division of Investigation under the Department of Justice was created. The enactment Commonwealth Act No. 181, First National Assembly, SIC 1 CE number 181. Republic Act 157, approved by Congress and enacted into law on June 19, 1947. Thus was born the Bureau of Investigation. The Bureau of Investigation was patterned after the Federal Bureau of Investigation in organization, functions, and objectives. The FBI evolved into its present size from humble beginnings as a division of the United States Department of Justice. The Bureau of Investigation, created under Republic Act 157, was later renamed the National Bureau of Investigation, virtue to Executive Order No. 94, issued on October 4, 1947, late President Manuel A. Rojas Organization. Organization structure of the NBI. The management position structure of the NBI are as follows: Director, Assistant Director, Deputy Director, Deputy Director, Special Investigative Service, Regional Operations Service, Deputy Director Intelligence Service, Deputy Director Technical Service, Deputy Director Comptroller Service, Regional Director, Assistant Regional Director, Agent in Charge District Office, Executive Officer District Office, Division Shift, Executive Officer Section Shift. Functions of the NBI under Public Act 157. Undertake investigation of crimes and other offenses against the laws of the Philippines upon its own initiative and as public interest may require. To render assistance whenever properly requested in the investigation or detection of crimes and other offenses. To act as national clearinghouse of criminal other information for the benefit use of all prosecuting and law enforcement entities of the Philippines. Identification records of identifying marks, characteristic and ownership or possession of all firearms as well as that of test bullets fired therefrom. To give technical aid to all prosecuting and law enforcement officers and entities of the government as well as the courts that may request its service. To extend its service whenever properly requested in the investigation of cases of administrative or civil in nature in which the government is interested. To establish and maintain an up-to-date scientific crimes laboratory and to conduct researches in furtherance of scientific knowledge in criminal investigation. To perform such other related functions, Minister of Justice may assign from time to time. The present-day NBI is a government entity that is civilian in character and national in scope, which is under the Department of Justice. Its jurisdiction are A. Territorial jurisdiction. The territorial jurisdiction of the Bureau is the national in scope and its power to investigate cases extends to all municipalities, cities, and provinces of the entire Philippine archipelago. B. Case jurisdiction. The Bureau has been investigative jurisdiction over criminal cases upon its own initiative and as public interest may require, administrative and civil cases in which the government is interested whenever properly requested. Republic Act No. 157. Functions of the NBI. Under the Letter of Instructions No. 20, the National Bureau of Investigation shall among others be responsible for the efficient detection and investigation of crimes and other offenses against the laws of the Philippines upon its own initiative, and the public interest may require rendering assistance whenever properly requested in the investigations or detections of crimes and other offenses, and coordinating with other national and local police agencies in the maintenance peace. Under Letter Instructions number 784 dated on December 20, 1978, to quote in part, the Criminal Investigative Service and the National Bureau of Investigation shall, in addition to the functions provided by law, be the investigation arm of the Tanub Bayan jurisdiction. What is Republic Act 7438? It is an act defining certain rights of person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation as well as the duties of the arresting, detaining, and investigating officers and providing penalties for violations therefore. What are the rights guaranteed to a person under custodial? Miranda Rights, Article 3, Section 12 of the Constitution provides that any person under investigation for the commission of an offenses is guaranteed the following rights: the right of remain silent, the right to competent and independent counsel. People Birafeza, number 1694-31, the right to be informed of the right against torture, force, violence, with intimidations. Article 3, Section 12. The Constitution further provides that no torture, violence, threat, intimidation, or any other means which vitiate the free will shall be used against a person under investigation for the commission of an offense. It further states that the use of secret detention place, solitary, incommunicado, or other similar forms of detention are prohibited. Rights of right to visits and conferences. Republic Act Number 7438 provides that a person under custodial investigation shall be allowed visits by or conference with any member of his immediate family, spouse, fiancé, or fiancée, parent or child, sibling, grandparent or grandchild, aunt or uncle, niece or nephew, guardian or ward, or by council or by any national non-government organization duly accredited by the Commission on Human Rights or by any international non-government organization duly accredited by the Office of the President. Landmark cases on custodial investigation. A. Miranda v. Arizona case. Miranda writes Philippine jurisprudence and later on included in the drafting of the 1987 Philippine Constitution following the 1966 decision of the United States Supreme Court in the landmark case of Miranda v. Arizona. Escobedo v. Eleno, who was convicted for murder. Ray versus us. Frey appellant was convicted of second-degree murder after the lower court disallowed appellant from introducing testimonial evidence relating to the results of a deception test appellant had taken following the crime. Appellant Terry Doctrine.
Face in your face.